What is the purpose of initial stock upload? This is a very important and deep knowledge you must have. Otherwise, you are not able to understand why unnecessarily why we are uploading some stock in a material master. It's not a correct approach, right? What is the purpose of
Yes.
initial stock upload? Okay, this kind of questions you can get whenever the interviewer will try to understand about your depth knowledge on SAP, your business. Okay, simple example so that you can get more clarity on that. Let's say earlier you were using one mobile phone. Okay, let's say
Mm-hmm.
Samsung mobile phone, very small features as my old phone A16 or whatever the number. It doesn't matter. Okay, and now suddenly you have realized, okay, I need to buy a new mobile phone. So what, after buying the mobile phone, what will be your activity? First activity. Just try to understand a normal perspective. You would like to move all those contact details, correct?
Yeah.
Otherwise, how you can call to your to your friends, to your family, right? Because each and every
Mm-hmm.
time it's not or it's not a correct approach that you are going to store all those contacts step by step. You are putting some numbers and put some description. It's not possible, right? Because in our mobile phone, usually, let's say 2000 to 5000 data can be there. Okay. So what would
Mm-hmm.
be your approach? Nowadays, you will see in Samsung mobile, they have created one app. Okay. And once you are just connecting with that application via Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, whatever the data inside this mobile phone, the old phone, all those data will come in your new device. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, just try to now compare with the ERP system. Okay. This is your old ERP and this is your new SAP ERP. So in implementation project, in your old system, there must have material master, okay, supplier master, purchase orders, and many more things are there. Let's say in your old system there have 50 lakhs of material master, okay, or it can be 5,000 material master. So it's not possible that one user who will come in SAP system and who will create by using MM01 transaction and who will create step by step first material master, second material master, third material master. Because here, if we just follow this approach, what is the negative side of this one? Time consuming. Second
Mm-hmm.
thing is human errors. Okay. Let's say
Yes.
in our old system, old material master, the base unit of measure was each. Okay. But in new material
Mm-hmm.
master, once the user will try to create the new material master, unfortunately he has maintained some can, okay, or some box. So
Mm-hmm.
which can make the inconsistency in data. That's the reason the data migration process is coming to picture. Okay. So
Yes.
now why I am explaining all this data migration here? Because let's say in your old system, as per my new project, I have around 70,000 of material master. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
70,000 of
Mm-hmm.
material master.
Yes.
Once you are
Mm.
migrating those material master from old system to new system, the material master will come, no problem. The material 70,000 material master will come. We will
Mm.
process it by any other system like iDoc. We can have multiple custom program. That is a different approach. We are not talking about those things right now. Let's say
Okay.
those 70,000 materials now in our SAP system, but by default, SAP's nature is by default its stock will be zero. Okay. Once in
Yes.
your SAP system, you will create any material master. It's the basic nature
Mm.
of SAP that its initial stock will be zero. Correct.
Yes. Yeah.
But in our old system or in our or old ERP system, let's say we have 70,000 materials, right? But all those
Mm.
70,000 materials are not having the zero quantity, right? Because in your warehouse, let's say one X product which has 50,000 boxes are there, okay, which already
Mm.
maintained in your old ERP system that for that X product we have 50,000 boxes. For Y product, we have 500 each. Okay. So at least
Mm.
these numbers should be matched with your old system and new system, correct? That's the reason we must have the initial stock upload approach. Clear?
Okay.
Then
Mm.
we will just perform initial stock upload for all those 70,000 materials, and we will put all those details like for each material how many stocks are there, for this product how many stocks are there. So all those things we will map in some sheet and just upload those
Mm-hmm.
sheet in our SAP system via custom program or some other way, so that all those materials should have the same quantity as per the old system. Clear? Now I believe you
Okay.
have
Yeah.
a clear idea about why this is most important initial stock upload. But at this moment, in
Mm.
now during the practice, it's not possible that we are going to perform any custom program. So just now, if we want to upload any stock for a particular product or particular material, how we can proceed? So SAP has given 561 movement type, and which will
Mm.
help us to upload some stock inside this material master. Clear?
Yeah.
So this is
Yeah.
a correct approach to understand what is the purpose of this one. Okay.